Malaysia and Singapore, two of my favorite countries in Asia. Oh, I love these countries. And today I'm taking a break off eating. Today I'm telling you taking a break off eating because I'm tired and of course I'm getting jobby. I'm getting super jobby because I've been to Singapore and of course right now I'm here in Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia here multiple times and I can tell you some of the things I'm going to tell you here are absolutely true. I didn't make nothing up. These are the things I've experienced in both countries, right? So what are 10 things Malaysia and Singapore has in common? Well, the first one is the MRT. The MRT system, you can find it in other Southeast Asian countries, like let's say in Manila, in Thailand as well, you can find it there. Here and in Singapore, the MRT is to a whole different level. It's super clean. And the good thing is, it's not packed. Most of the time, it's very, very empty, right? And it's so cheap. That is one thing you can find in Malaysia and Singapore. In Singapore as well, the MRT system is absolutely good. 99% of the time, the service is absolutely good. It's good. Let's say very, very good. And the monorail is another thing as well both countries has in common. The monorail is not a big train. As you can tell by the name, monorail, that means it's small, very small. It doesn't go to many like places. You only do like a few stops, you know what I mean? But it absolutely works, man. So for me, I love taking the monorail, especially when I'm in Malaysia. If I want to go to the proper big terminal, let's say KL Central, I would take the monorail from where I'm staying in Bukit Bintang. I normally stay in Bukit Bintang area because I think that's where all the action actually take place. So pretty much like the MRT and the monorail is quite sick. In Singapore, you can take the monorail if you want to go to like let's say Sentosa Island. I've never been there, but yeah, it's an option, you can do it. Yeah man, I think the monorail is so gorgeous, man. By the look of it, it's just stunning. I love the design of it. And Singapore and Malaysian, when it comes to the monorail, I think they're top notch. I haven't seen any monorail when I was in Thailand, and of course in Vietnam and in the Philippines. I didn't see nothing like that, right? So, and another thing you can find in Malaysia and Singapore, I've already mentioned this in my previous video way back, but I cannot actually ignore this because I've been to other countries, like I mentioned as well, and Thailand, Vietnam, of course the Philippines. So they have this kind of place, they call it the hawker center. The hawker center where you can go and find mad variation of food. I think Singapore does it better because the hawker center are just well known, so legendary, it's proper local based, and it's so good, man. Like, and it's very cheap. As you all know, Singapore is mad expensive, so if you can go to the hawker center and try a really cheap food, the prices start, let's say, around $5, like $3 to $5 and upward. Yeah, it's so cheap, and the food are absolutely tasty. They're just breathtaking, man. Legendary, just class, world-class food you can find there. And of course in Malaysia as well, so in Penang, yeah, they also have a couple of, let's say, hawker center. You go to Chinese hawker center, they got a mix of Malay, Indian, Chinese hawker center as well. You can find a mix of food. It's just brilliant, man. I think it's legendary. I think like hawker center in both countries are just spectacular. So that is definitely one thing both countries has in common. And compared to other Asian countries, I think they're lacking in that area. And of course, food. I would have mentioned hawker center and food as well. So nasi lemak is Malaysia's national staple because Malaysia also have an influence in Singapore, so you can find nasi lemak in Singapore. So both countries absolutely love nasi lemak. So yeah, it's just so yeah, lovely, so good. Good just to express how good the thing is, man. Good on top of good, it's just like A class. Yeah, top notch, man. It's a distinction level. The nasi lemak you can find in both Malaysia and of course in Singapore. So the other thing that Malaysia and Singapore has in common, of course, the Bidet spray. Yes, the Bidet spray. So in case you don't know what that is, Like in the West, we use, let's say, toilet roll to wipe our bum after you finish your business. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people use a lot of tissue paper, and which is not good. Which is really bad. So to cut down that amount of waste, this two nation, they're just a legend when it comes to like innovating. It's a spray. It can be a little bit, let's say, tickly. Yeah, spray. Of course, you're gonna be super clean. I think the reason why both countries adapt this system, both countries pretty religious. You can find quite significant amounts of Muslim living in Singapore, and in Malaysia is a Muslim state. So let's say 60% of the population here, yeah, are proper Muslim. So it helps the environment, and of course it keeps your bum clean for life. Why am I even talking about this? I'm trying to keep my voice down because I'm staying in this hotel, so I don't want to actually, you know what I mean, be annoying. So I have to keep my voice in a certain level. Hope you understand. But anyways, the bullet spray, I think for me, at first I was like, this is too crazy, man. But I came to realize, ever since I started using it and my time here in Malaysia, I can tell you, my bum has been very healthy. It's been very good, and I love it. Anyways, let's move on. And oh yeah, they both love to go to the malls. And it makes sense why they both love to go to the malls, because Malaysian malls, it's stunning. I think Southeast Asia in general, most of the malls are just crazy. Like go to the KLCC mall here in Kuala Lumpur, it's mad. Even if you go to like a little town in Malaysia, they have a mall. The mall is so modern, it's so, you can find anything you want to find there. If you want to go to the cinema, and yes, speaking of the cinema, it's so cheap in Malaysia, and of course in Singapore as well. The malls are just world class. Of course, I can't forget about the Singapore malls. The malls in Singapore, oh my god. The main reason, because in both countries, it's hot. It's so hot. So when you're coming here to Malaysia and Singapore, oh my god, make sure you prepare. Don't wear anything that is super warm, because you're not going to do yourself any justice at all. Yeah, just be cautious. Watch your weather. Mind the season you come in, because each season is different. But I can tell you, throughout the year, it's super hot. No matter what year you come in, even if you come in during the raining season, yes, of course, it's super hot. So make sure you pack properly, right? You pack something that is essential. Yeah, man, they love going to the malls. The malls is just, yeah, it's just top notch, man. Love it. I don't know what is wrong with these people, man. They just love durian. They love durian so badly, man. Even the fruit is banned in most places. Even at this place where I'm staying, no durian is allowed. They say the fruit is good. Let me tell you something, I've tried it. It's not good. For me, I don't like it. But I can tell you something, man. They got a passion for that fruit. It's like a massive culture here. They even got a season in both countries. They got a season for durian. They got their Musa King durian. They got a kind of different regular kind of durian. The durian come in a different style and different variation and stuff like that as well. So, and yeah, a different price. So yeah, man, they just love it, especially the Malaysians. They absolutely love eating durian. They even have a durian Shendo durian. That is mad. I love Shendo. When it comes to durian, oh my god, these people go crazy. They go crazy, man. They're losing control. This is obvious, man. Both countries love to eat. So when you come to Malaysia and when you go to Singapore, prepare yourself, brace yourself. When you get here to Malaysia, because you're gonna be eating a lot. Because people here, they love to eat. So I say in Singapore, the people love to eat. They love it. They just absolutely love it. They love the food. They got passion for it. Yeah, it's so good. I love it, man. So both countries, that is definitely one thing they have in common. For me, it's a good thing. If you're English or you come from the UK, let me tell you something. You go to Singapore and you come to Malaysia here. In terms of charging your electronic, yeah, the power socket or the power outlet, it's just the same back home. It's just the same as back home, man. So which is a good thing, man. So I don't need an adapter to plug in, and which can be a little bit frustrating, especially if you go to a neighboring country like Thailand. So yeah, they both drive on the left. yes, they drive on the bloody left. That is the right way, man. I don't know why other country they keep driving on the wrong side of the road, man. What are you doing? Especially you American. You bloody American. Why you keep contradicting things? Anyways, pretty much like I love it, man. It's not confusing when I'm crossing the street. I think it makes a lot of sense, you know, like driving on the left. It's I think the safest way. So yeah, it's actually reduced the amount of like collision on the road and stuff like that. Yeah, that's why there's so many bad drivers out there. It's just got that London vibe and the UK vibe in general, and I love that, man. So yeah, finally. So of course, both countries in Southeast Asia, let me tell you something, they both speak proper English. I mean, English, not American English. I mean, you know what I mean? The good English. Yeah, of course, they kind of sound, they got like the Asian accents, you know what I mean? But yeah, still, their English it's just so purely eloquent. It's good. So both countries speak very good English. I am sure 90% of the time, yeah, you'll meet someone here in Malaysia or Singapore, they know how to speak good English, they'll give you direction, and you're not gonna feel confused, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm not saying in Malaysia 100% of the people here understand English. Older generation, they do not speak English, or maybe they do not even understand English. They only understand Malay or Singaporean language or whatever the language you speak. So yeah, but that's it. But in terms of the younger generation, they speak proper good English, and it's a good thing, man. So I've never actually got lost in Malaysia or Singapore, and during my time traveling in both countries, and I can tell you, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty glad that I discovered both countries, and I think they're just so good, man. They do so many things really good, and of course they do have their ups and downs, but I'm not gonna get into that, you know what I mean? I don't want to bother you with that. But anyway, so that's it.
If you enjoyed this episode and you're new to this channel, why not subscribe and watch this next?